Beautiful blessings, everyone. Today I was very drawn, pulled by Spirit, to do a reading from the Keepers of the Light Oracle. And this is a deck by Kyle Gray, and the artist is Lily Moses. It has a beautiful energy, and it brings through the Ascended Masters, the beings of light from different galaxies. I call them intergalactic angels. Also, angels, some of the star beings. It's just such a beautiful energy, and I love this deck. It brings beautiful messages. So I have my Tibetan bells. This raises the energy because when working with the Ascended Masters, it's very, very bright, and always from the upper chakras. And the first ring will be for Source, the second ring is Spirit, and the third is Soul. Just gonna give a little shuffle. It's a very beautiful energy today. It's been raining, but they say, even though it's March, April showers bring May flowers. I think we're early this year for spring, so all the birds are outside and they've been singing, and it's just, it feels like new beginnings, something. The energy is very strong for that. It feels like endless possibilities. And so, holding that energy with the reading, I'm very grateful. I would just like to thank the masters, the angels, the ascended light beings, and our star family, loved ones, and guides for bringing through a message today for the highest good. I'm very grateful. Thank you. One came out. I always take it if it pulls up out of the deck. And this is the sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, and dance to the sacred rhythm of life. The Shekinah. And I hope I'm saying that right, because this is the Holy Spirit. This is the divine feminine, the female aspect of all that is of Source. Some may say Divine Mother, the co-creator. And when I see this beautiful sacred geometry on the dove and the moon, it's definitely saying this is the new beginning, the birth, the spring of our creativity and our beings. And so I'm just going to read from the book, but with all of this, it goes with that energy that is here right now. And I know a lot of people are feeling that, feeling the brightness and the new beginnings. And although it is technically spring, to understand the correspondence of that and what's being gifted to us, the renewing. The Shekinah is a twin flame of the Holy Spirit. It is a female aspect of the God particle or creation energy. She is more of an essence than a being, but has the ability to show herself in ways that we will understand. She is acknowledged in the sacred teachings of Judaism and also called the Sophia of Christ in the Gnostic Gospel. She is a powerful female voice of spirit who is here to bring about equality and to help the world move on from the male-only image of God. She reminds us that God is all-loving and all-accepting. Whenever she appears in a reading, she points out the change makers, the love creators, and the gift sharers of the world who are here to unite all hearts around the world. Don't feel the need to hold back or dampen your spirit. This is a time to celebrate. There is a feeling of dance and joy around you at this time as you fully recognize your splendor. You are a sacred being who defies gravity every day in just being alive and brings a sense of balance and equality to the world. And so with this energy, and it's perfect because I know that a lot of us celebrate. They say that March is Women's Month, and so if you look at this in the aspect of the divine, it is co-creating with Divine Mother, the divine facet of Source, and that nurturing beginning. And so right now, it's something that spring just brings to mind. When we look at everything, the new buds, I see the beautiful images of everybody's tulips and the crocuses right now, pushing through the snow. And that is the most beautiful and perfect example of correspondence of Divine Mother, the Sophia of Christ, showing us that through the frozen ground, through the time of winters that we are reflecting and going within, it's time for the beginning. It does. There's no denying when we see that first bud come up, green leaves, and we start to notice these things, that it does something inside. We can innately feel that beautiful feeling that we know that there's life. It is a reminder. And if we can take that moment, this Divine Mother is rising up and asking us to see ourselves in this moment, to see ourselves as the springtime. This keeps the flow of energy flowing. It's a very heart space, speaking our truth, and our third eye is opening. So we're birthing this. And I know for the divine males of all, and I'm not just talking twin flames or divine counterparts, I mean the male aspect of co-creation is starting to explore and feel the phoenix rising, that kundalini awakening. And so the beauty of the springtime and the message, I believe, today is we see also the lunar aspect, which I know is all that is hidden. And so with our new beginnings and coming into the time of spring and starting from a space of knowing what we want. So the lunar aspect of this, they're drawing my attention and talking about this, is that during the springtime, the awakening, all the shadow work and everything that we've done through the winter time of going within is actually something that becomes very, very prevalent in our third eye. We're noticing how we've moved past these things when we're looking around in creation. And that's something that we see when the trees are starting to come back to life and the birds are together and they're choosing their mates, is that any shadow work we've done through the winter time and sat with the things that we released in the fall and the beautiful life thriving moments that we're reflecting on through the summertime, during the springtime, and working with co-creation of Divine Mother, we are very open to it. We're seeing the actuality of it, the results of everything that we've been working through. And so I feel like this is such a beautiful message to come out the very beginning of March like this, and it just feels like that although we may not always understand the process, we might not always agree with certain teachings. I understand that not everybody is familiar with the sacred geometry, or if somebody has had a certain religious upbringing, they may not believe in the female aspect of creation, that there is a divine male and a divine female aspect of it. But we cannot deny that inner being, that knowingness, when we see everything coming to life in the springtime, that does reflect whatever space we're in, whether it's a struggle emotionally that we've been reflecting on, that lunar aspect, or whether it's been something physically, we've had some health challenges. We're coming into that now. We're co-creating. We're moving through all of that going within, and now we're starting to bring that into the actuality. And it's It's absolutely beautiful. So I hope that this may inspire you today, and if so, that you would go out and share something that is resonating with you to help inspire others and keep the ripples going, because that's really what it's all about. We're all co-creating. And spring, right now, we've seen the alignments in the night sky, and just the energy is asking us to do that. It's time. We're all ready. We have to believe that we have done the work. And as we're noticing the flowers, the garden, everything coming to life, the birds singing, even the warmth, the weather is changing. I know some people have a lot of snow, but it's coming. Well, once we start noticing these things, that's our little acknowledgement, synchronicity, nod from Divine Mother, co-creation, the universe, that they're with us. They see we're ready. We have to be ready and feel that and know that it's time. So thank you. My love to all. Beautiful spring wishes, everyone.